Ladies and gentlemen, Kamish is back. Week 9. At least I think it's week 9. Yeah, we have played 8 games. Week 9 coming in. Biggest week of the season so far. Ton of huge matchups. But yeah, here's the record of the league so far. One man alone up top, one man alone up bottom. Up bottom? It's been a long week. Cut me some slack. I just want to get right into the matchups. They're good. Nothing else really to talk about in the league. Let's get into them. So, weird matchup here to start. Brett versus McCosey. I'm taking McCosey here, even though Brett's a slight favorite. Don't really know why. I don't like Jacobs against Detroit. I don't know. Higgins might not play. And I really like the Zach Ertz play against the Giants. I like Malik Neighbors against the Commies. Little revenge game. Olave gets the Panthers. Saquon gets Jacksonville. And Sam Darnold gets Indy. I think this is a true coin flip game. It could go either way. But I think McCosey's going to take the matchups. Brett keeps saying, don't show my team, don't show my team. His team might just deserve to be shat on. These are two of the lower teams in the league. Somebody's going to sneak towards Scott, and someone's going to sneak towards the playoffs. I think McCosey goes up, Brett goes down. Close game, though. If CeeDee Lamb pops off again, Brett's going to take it. Oh, Jim. Now here's a guy who won't set his fucking lineup. Briggs, you have 4 running backs on your bench. Put one of them in your fucking lineup. Jesus Christ. Briggs is a 14-point underdog, but he doesn't have an RB2 in right now. So that's a real issue. I'm still going to take Briggs. I know who he has on his bench. He has Bucky Irving. He has a couple other random running backs. But I don't trust Clay's team. Jabu playing against Chargers defense, not off like your first game with the team, is going to be a little different. I do like Bijan against Dallas, but Calvin Ridley and Marvin Harrison are just insanely boom or bust. Cade Otton is not going to have the same type of day against that Kansas City defense. I can see Clay winning, and I can see him winning by a ton if he does, but I'm just going to ride with Briggs, the hot hand. Maybe Nick Chubb will get going this game a little bit better. Amon-Ra back in a big way maybe. Kupp, second game, settle in. God, I mean, we're 2 matchups in, and they are both true coin flips. And I'm just going, if Briggs is plus 7 points in this matchup, that's fantastic value. I'm taking him. I'm taking him money line. Briggs wins 4 in a row for Briggs if he wins this, and the league would be officially a little bit nervous. Not scared, but a little bit nervous. Oh boy. This is a semi-toilet bowl matchup. These teams are bad. I'm going to take Hayden here just simply because he has like a full roster. I mean, Sutton's still starting Gibby, and he's starting Jacoby Myers, and 2 rookie wide receivers, a second-year tight. I mean, if Kamara plays against Carolina, he could go off for about 70, but that might be his only points. Once again, I could see Sutton winning if Murray and McBride pair together well and Kamara scores 50, but Aaron Jones against that Indy defense, I love. And I like DJ Moore this week. I think the Bears are going to be a little angry. The Bears are either going to be very angry and blow the Cardinals out of the fucking building, or they're just going to be so demoralized that they play like shit. I tend to lean towards they're going to blow them out of the building. So I like DJ Moore. I like Hockey coming back. And Michael Pittman is a competent wide receiver with Flacco. So that's a good start. I'm going Hayden here. God damn, does Sutton need Christian McCaffrey back. Everyone was clowning McCaffrey online for that video of him in his Halloween costume. If I was married to Olivia Culpo, that woman could make me dress up in anything and put a camera in my face, and I would say yes. So I don't blame the man. But get back on the football field, CMC. What the fuck are we doing here? All right. Scott, alone at the bottom of the league. One look at the team, and you can see why. Trevor Lawrence, bad quarterback on a bad team. Highest paid quarterback in the league, though, I think. This team is just Kenneth Walker. It's been Kenneth Walker and DK, but DK's probably going to be out still. So he plugs in Tyler Lockett. Maybe Deontay Johnson will get a little bit new life in Baltimore. Puka, the Rams might be frisky. I'm taking Mace here. I think I've already taken a couple too many upsets, but this is another one. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a Scott scores 120 and Mace scores 98. I could see it happening. B-Rob is going to play, I would assume. Lamar will play. Don't know about Noah Fent. Mace is starting Ray McLeod. Jesus Christ. He better hope Kyami Fairbairn goes off, and I better hope that he goes off too because I'm picking Mace. This matchup might be the most boring of the week. Sorry, you two. Scott, if you lose this, you might be fucked. 2-6. We're starting to get into eliminated from the playoffs territory here. So, got to get that win, Scott. Ooh. All right. The final matchup before we get to the two big ones of the week. Rag versus Poosh. A little Pakistan versus India. Love the rivalry. Love the history behind this matchup. I'm taking Rag. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Rag has a frisky, bad team. Pushan has a bad team. So, yeah. It doesn't help that Njoku just had like a limited practice or he didn't practice today. Devin Singletary is officially a backup running back on a bad team. That's bad. And he was supposed to maybe start this week, but Tracy practiced today, so it doesn't look like his concussion's too bad. If Singletary is the sole back this week against Washington, that's a good start. If he's not, that's dog shit start. Stevenson against that Tennessee defense could be good. Waddle is just nothing. I have him in my other league, just doesn't matter, just ass. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going Rag here. Romeo Dobbs is 100% reliant on if Jordan Love plays or not. But I like Monty against Green Bay. I like Achane now that Tua is back. Shakur has been playing well. I'm taking Rag here. Could be close depending on if Devin Singletary is RB1 or not. Also, CJ Stroud's a dog shit fantasy QB. Get him the fuck out of your starting lineup, Pushan. Jesus Christ. Oh, CJ Stroud's going to be a better fantasy player than Jaden Daniels. Suck my dick, Rag. Ugh. All right, here's one of the first matchups we're all here for. Ford versus Rob, the preseason number 1 versus currently tied for 2nd. Juggernaut versus Kamish. We'll see. I just think this is a fantastic matchup both ways. I think I have a slight edge not a slight. I have a fantastic edge at QB. Josh Allen's good at the game of football. Dak Prescott is bad at the game of football. I think our running backs rooms, he has an advantage in these two, but I have an advantage in the aggregate because I have Cook as my flex and he has Alexander Madison. He obviously has a better tight end, although Hunter Henry's been good. This game is just going to come down to Ladd McConkey versus Jaden Reed, basically. Does Ladd McConkey play? Does Jordan Love play? Does Jaden Reed play well? I think those two are going to decide this matchup. I think Dak can probably get enough garbage time points against Atlanta. He's great at that. Yeah. So this is a coin flip. Jaden Reed versus Ladd McConkey. Goddamn, go Cleveland's defense. Maybe Ladd won't play. That would be great. But I'm taking myself here. A lot of respect for Rob's team and how they're currently playing. But I think I win by like 4 points. All right. You know it's a good matchup when I cut talking about myself short. We got Ish, who's currently in second. I'm tied with him, but I think he has the tiebreaker, whatever. Ish is in second. Cal's in first. This could decide who gets the 1 seed this year, and otherwise I will probably hop over the winner into the 2. So the winner gets the 1, loser gets the 3, I think. I'm going Cal here. Only because of matchups. I don't like that Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers have to play Denver. I don't like that Zay Flowers now has another wide receiver with him and he's banged up. I really got to talk fast. I don't like Jonnu Smith against Buffalo. I also don't like Jonnu Smith because there's so many other weapons in that offense. Kareem Hunt looks a little hobbled. I like Brown against Vegas. I like Kieran Williams versus Seattle. I mean, Jamar Chase against Vegas, that will be brutal. Drake London against Dallas. I love Cal's matchups. He's a freak. He's gambling a lot this week, which I didn't even get to talk about. Cal wins, goes to 8-1. Fuck us. I hate that Cal's good. 10 minutes just isn't long enough. I love talking ball. Here's my predictions for the week. You can see them all here. Hopefully I get some right. Hopefully I beat Rob. And go Commies, beat the Giants. Let's go. Huge division game.